20 guys aren't here, but there are still guys we have to evaluate in terms of things we can't see when they're with their college program, right? We're getting the metrics, we're getting the anthropometric testing. The interviews are critical in terms of getting to know these guys. We haven't really spoken to them in person. And then, it's nice that we're getting more guys participating in the 5-on-5. It allows us to see them later in the year, what they've done with their body. Maybe they played a different position on their college team than they're playing out here. Gives us a chance to see them playing more our style of basketball. So, look, anytime you can get in the gym with guys or get to be around them, it makes our process easier because we have a bigger sample size.
What told you a year ago that you were not ready for the draft, and therefore what told you now that you are ready?
A lot of it was the words from the different teams. Without them saying, Justin, you need to go back, they pretty much said that. And, after looking back at that, I did need to go back. And I needed to put in extra time like I did. And, having the type of season that I had, I think was kind of showed the type of work that I put in. And so now I feel a lot more comfortable going through this process, and I'm looking forward to it.
How much do you think having a long tournament run, playing a key role for a national championship team, weighs on the minds of teams?
There's been a few teams that have mentioned kind of that winning mentality. So that definitely helps. I think it helps more with some teams than others. But for me, having that kind of as my background, I think it definitely helps.
It helps your confidence.
Definitely does. Confidence-wise, knowing that you can win games, knowing that you know how to pull out games, knowing you know how to work through adversity and stuff like that definitely helps.
Justin Jackson averaging 12 as a sophomore, 18 as a junior at Carolina. So you see the upcoming key dates, including the draft combine, which concludes on Friday, and then the lottery is not far away. That's coming up next week. The NBA Finals June 1st, and then the draft. Woo! We zoom into June, and of course free agency, where cha-ching, a lot of guys.
More money.
So let's talk not about LeVar Ball, because they spend hours talking about Dad on a lot of networks, but Lonzo, Sam, is he? What do you know about him? Is he the guy? What do you like? What don't you like?
Well, Vince, I had a chance to cover this kid, to watch him in the NCAA tournament and in depth, and let me tell you something. He is talented. Forget what his dad talks about. But you're talking about a 6'6" kid that has eyes in the back of his hand. He can handle the ball. He's more athletic and longer than what you think. He can shoot the ball. He has an unorthodox type shot, kind of like Karen Mars.
Yep.
3D.
Yep.
But when you watch this kid, his ability to pass, and he's tough and he's a competitor. This kid's the real deal, and the thing that I like about him, his dad does all the blustering and all the talk, but he's just sit back and he's quiet. But when you do put the mic in front of him and he do talk, he articulates himself well. He's a very smart kid, and the thing about it, I don't think he feeds into all the things that his dad doing. Look, at the end of the day, that's his dad. He can't control him. All he can do is go out and play. But look, this kid competes. He's an unbelievable passer. He shoots the ball better than what you think. And at 6'6" and a true point guard, it's hard to pass on that type of talent.